Good morning.
I'll do the Trevor Robidoux.
Yeah.
Morning.
The Trevor wave. I've never been a double waver.
Well, never too late. Thanks for starting your Monday with us.
Yeah. A warm Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking, was the 5 o'clock hour, about how we both came to work with a short sleeve shirt on. And
yeah.
Usually I'm cold, so I know if I'm warm, a lot of other people are probably warm.
Yeah, I normally come in a jacket. I mean, we're here pretty early. There's always like a little bit of chill in the air.
Yeah.
Not this morning, at least where we are in Traverse City.
Yeah, a little cooler if you're in the eastern Upper Peninsula.
Sure.
But yeah, definitely warmer and humid. It was sticky air. I opened the door and I'm like, ugh, gross.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of uncomfortable to sleep last night too, even with my air conditioning on. I know I'm very fortunate saying that. I know not everybody has air conditioning, but I was still sweating quite a bit.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up sometimes, and I feel like it's only going to get worse here in the next couple days, Heather.
Yeah, I mean, even the National Weather Service said it best, is like, we will not see enough relief from how hot it is at night, so we're really not cooling off per se, because our dew points are still going to stay on the higher end, so the moisture is still going to be there.
Yep. Oh.
Not good news for your air conditioner or your ceiling fan.
There's a freighter behind you, Heather.
A freighter? Wait, we can bring it up.
Yep. Just across from Lake Michigan to
There you go.
Lake Huron.
Yeah, and also, this also tells the other weather stories how hazy it is.
Yeah.
You have elevated levels of ozone. Some of us under that air quality alert, but just because you're not under that air quality alert doesn't mean you won't still see some haze in the horizon today.
So not a lot of blue skies then?
No.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah. Although we're going to see sun, it's going to be hard to see the sun, or if you do, it might look a little more orange than usual. Might be a bright ball of orange in the light. So we're at that time of year where we're starting to see some of that. And those areas that have that air quality alert means that those are the areas where people who are more affected by poor air quality should limit time outside or wear masks. Those are the spots that will be worse.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna be feeling it here.
There's a lot of weather stories going on today. That's the main thing. Keeping myself pretty busy, which is good. Makes the day go by quicker.
Just preparing us for what's to come. Yep.
Yeah, it's almost summer. It's right around the corner, and it'll feel like summer this week for sure.
Yeah, we can see people already commenting in. We're seeing a lot of familiar names, familiar faces, which is great. If you happen to be watching, if you haven't commented, just like it says at the bottom of the screen, join the conversation. We'd love to hear where you're watching from this morning.
Where you're watching from, the weather report, it's always fun. We like to know what's happening in your neck of the woods, even if it isn't northern Michigan.
Yeah.
Any questions about the forecast, no matter where you're at, I'll do my best to give you a personalized forecast. That's what we promise. So I'll fulfill that promise. It's always fun to look at other locations too.
Yeah.
And then, just let us know where you're watching from. Welcome if it's your first time. If you're a silent listener, we love to hear from you too.
Yeah. Just short little comment, doesn't have to be long.
Yeah.
Just say hi.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's all from me, Heather.
Okay, cool. So we'll get into the weather quiz and then that forecast. There's a lot to talk about. So we'll get right into it. So when was the last time northern Michigan was under heat advisory? Talking about the heat advisories downstate today, I was curious. So I asked our National Weather Service. Asked them this morning at 5 in the morning. I was curious. So is it June 21st of 2022? Was it back in July 4th of 2010? Or was that August 25th of 2008? Testing your memory here, if you've been here a while.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We'll take a look at that. We'll not take a look at the weather quiz standings just because we had a fill-in producer today. So we'll bring back the standings tomorrow. But we'll still factor in our Facebook viewers in that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. Isn't it?
So great.
So great. All right, we are waking up to warmer temperatures, especially if you are south of the bridge this morning. So that is where we're seeing already 78 degrees in Traverse City. If you're north in the eastern Upper Peninsula, 70s and 60s already. But The main thing is the dew points, and that's how you know how much moisture is in the atmosphere. The higher the number means there's more moisture. That means it's air you can wear today. And you can see that where those darker green colors are, the upper 60s, that is uncomfortable already today. And we haven't even seen the sun rise all the way yet. So it's going to continue to become more muggy today. And that's the main weather story. So we're going to take a look at our muggy meter here. And these are a look at our dew points. And over the next few days, we're not going to see a lot of relief from it. That moisture is still going to sit overhead. With the warm front that's lifting across the area, we're under this warm, moist air mass from the moisture from the Gulf, just ushering in. And so our dew points, 60s and 70s, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we're not looking at much relief even Thursday, but just not as bad as where we'll start the week off. So hot, humid, muggy, all the things. Now, if you're looking for some relief, maybe going to the beach, especially the Great Lakes today, we are under a moderate swim risk, so not safe to be in the water, maybe just dipping your toes in, but really be careful if you're going to be on the beach at all, because our wave heights will be 3 to 5 feet. Water temperature is still on the cooler side, especially if you're in Lake Superior, 30s to 40s, but we're looking at 50s and 60s in Lake Michigan and Huron. And then in the Bay Area is a little bit warmer. Our highs today, 70s up to the 90s, and we're looking at the hot and humid weather today. So if you want to cool off, I understand that, but we will deal with some chances for rain, especially if you are north of the bridge, mainly into the afternoon. So aside from the muggy weather, we will see the chance for some rain. So I want to show you Stormcast. Quiet weather this morning. And that's this afternoon, Beaver Island through the Straits area. So if you're in Pellston, Emmett County area, you might see a pop-up shower. But look at that, by 2 or 3 o'clock, we'll start to see some rain moving in and pop-up showers, maybe even thunderstorms, closer to around 3 or 4 o'clock in the eastern upper peninsula, closer to Newberry. And then we'll see on and off rain shower chances through tonight. So mainly through the tip of the mitt. If you're west of I-75, most of us will stay dry tonight, but more of that rain will stay north. So just know that. And then well into Monday, we're looking at another chance for Tuesday. We're looking at some more rain moving in. We're talking spotty showers on and off, just on and off chances if you have any outdoor plans. So 4-zone forecast highs today, 70s up to the 80s in the eastern upper peninsula, increasing clouds then the afternoon and evening storm. We're going to see 80s and 90s south of the bridge. Atlanta 92 in Alpena. Now we could see warmer temperatures than what we're forecasting here, but we're looking at low to up to mid 90s possible. 87 in Boyne City, Charlevoix 80, partly sunny sky. We're looking at hot and humid weather for our southern counties. And again, most of them will dodge the rain if you're in our southern counties today. Tonight will cool off to around only the 60s. We're looking at scattered showers and storm chances possible, mainly north. And then we're looking at humid weather, isolated rain south of the bridge, 70s for the most part. Upper 60s in the areas through the Straits, and 76 in Traverse City, humid, partly cloudy sky. Looking at mostly clear sky for our southern counties, and late rain will move in. So we are talking about the sleeping forecast. I want to show you this. You know, aside from the rain chances, we are looking at, you will need that ceiling fan and air conditioner tonight. With those lows in the 60s and 70s, we're not going to see a lot of relief from that heat and humidity. So you might want to turn it on now to catch up before it starts to get really hot today. And the humidity will not end. So we're looking at more humidity tomorrow and Wednesday. Those highs, the forecasted highs, still 80s and 90s. We're still looking at the chances for some scattered showers and storms Tuesday and Wednesday. First official day of summer is Thursday. We are looking at 70s and 80s, so a bit more comfortable. It'll still feel a bit humid to muggy. And then we're looking at shower chances well into the weekend. So very active weather pattern and a lot in the forecast. I know there's a lot of words there, but it will depend on location and then the timing.
All right.
There's a lot this morning. I came in, I'm like, oh, busy.
Yeah, a lot of words is right.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on. And we have a big viewing area, so
yes,
a lot of information to pass along. Christopher's downstate. It's 69 degrees and cloudy there in Farmington Hills. He's passing along the fact that there's an excessive heat warning for Farmington Hills until Friday, where temperatures will be in the 90s. Heat indices, 100, 105 degrees.
I was going to show that, and I totally forgot, but this is where our heat is.
He's also saying it was very noisy last night with the thunderstorms and didn't do his nerves any good, Heather.
I know. It's no good. Our master control got struck with lightning earlier this morning, so that was fun. Yeah. But you can see where our air quality alert is. I did want to talk about this all along the western shore of the northern lower, all the way into West Michigan. But with the air quality alert, underneath that is also that heat warning in the orange, and the excessive heat advisory is Flint, Detroit, so Genesee counties, Wayne counties. If you have friends there, check on them today. Yeah. And this expires Friday. So we are still looking at a lot of heat downstate over the next few days.
Mm-hmm. Imagine cooling centers will be open.
I'm sure, yeah.
But we're talking about limiting the time that you're walking your dog because, you know, those pads and the paws can get really hot with the cement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the asphalt, it's not good for them, so.
Kids, older friends. But yeah, just like we've been mentioning, just check on people, and especially our friends and family downstate. That is rough, Heather. I
know, and seeing this highlighted map, I mean, we don't usually see this widespread of a heat advisory or excessive heat warning. And we were looking at records, I think it was 2018 was the last time all of West Michigan area was under this heat advisory.
Okay.
So it's been a while since we've dealt with this extended period of heat for widespread areas.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is the first week of summer technically this week, but yeah, definitely check on friends and family. You know, we aren't going to see severe weather here by any means, but that doesn't mean the heat is not just as important to keep an eye out for.
Mm-hmm. Paul is watching from Rogers City. He's saying, hi, Heather, Brendan, Gibb, and Slaying Sarah.
Slaying, you said?
Slaying.
Yes. Oh, she would love that. We'll have to tell her tomorrow.
Using her terminology. That's fun, Paul. Nancy is watching from East Jordan at 75 degrees. Jeez, you're not even 9 o'clock. Christopher is guessing 2008 for the quiz question. And this is being, I'm going to take in my earpiece. It's being really annoying.
I think mine just died.
Did it really?
Oh, it's coming in and out. I think it's about to.
Oh. Yeah, it's like I can hear myself and it's fuzzy, almost like an alien noise. I'm like,
well, it's because you do have an alien in your ear.
Huh?
It's because you do have an alien in your ear.
Gib? Yeah, Gib. If you have something to say, Gib, just come on in here and let us know, please. Because we're both disconnected.
I'm like half connected.
Oh, you're still, okay.
Yeah, I can kind of hear.
You're in and out.
Mm-hmm. Touch and go, though.
Seth is watching from a sunny and warm Petoskey. Joel is with us again from the Pleasanton Patriots pub at 76 degrees, few clouds, and had the dragonfly hatch yesterday. He had commented, too, that he's going to be getting his relief from the heat on the motorcycle up the lakeshore. Smart idea, Joel.
Oh, driving through that humid air, though. Eeh.
But that little bit of wind, right? Better than no wind?
Kind of.
I guess. Paul is watching from Boyne Falls, cloudy and 78 degrees. And yeah, she said that's just plain crazy. 78. Susie Q is reporting 74 degrees in Frederick. She's off to see her knee doctor and do some therapy in Traverse City.
Fun.
She said, have a great day, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Father's Day. And her husband sure did. Glad to hear it.
So Gib just said...
Gib's telling you about,
Yeah.
What's going on out west.
There's winter storm warning and then a winter weather advisory. The winter weather advisory is in purple. Winter storm warning is in the pink color. So just on the border of Idaho, Montana. And you can see Missoula. I mean, they always get a lot of snow.
You familiar with that area, Heather?
Yeah, I am. Drove through there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Gotta check on my family. I feel like it's pretty cold. And yeah, I-90 there, you see Spokane, top left, drove that road all the way through Bozeman, Billings, all the things to get to Indiana for school. But you can see the Rocky Mountains area are expecting snow. So we're dealing with heat. We're under this huge ridge of high pressure. So when we talk about high pressure, that means, usually generally quiet area of weather, but hot. We're talking hot, the warmth, all of that. But then they're under a troughing pattern, which means cooler temperatures, and that's why they're seeing that weather.
Gotcha. A tale of Two different weather stories, huh,
The
Heather?
tale of the United States itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, depends on where you're at.
Colorful.
Isn't it fun?
Well, that's a word.
Yeah, not really, though.
We know that those colors mean something, though, so that's what makes it not so fun. But yeah.
But just think of all the
Very
individual National Weather Service offices, like highlighting each of the counties and submitting those. And yeah, a lot of meteorologists are busy right now. And then they're talking about more rain down in Florida. So all around, a lot going on. Thank you, Gib, for that.
Yeah. Nancy is guessing 2022. Susie Q. I did say Nancy, right? Nancy 2022. Susie Q guessing 2008. Mark Robideau is with us this morning. Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Saying good morning all from North Texas. He watches even when his son Trevor's not with us here on the morning show. Paula is guessing 2008. And Christopher is commenting on your dress. And you are correct. It's blue. Nice job, Christopher. Jennifer is with us. Thanks for, well, hopefully sending Sarah back here shortly.
We hope so.
We're hopefully had a nice weekend with her, Jennifer. She's saying good morning to you two. 2 exclamation marks.
Looked like Sarah had some fun.
Yes.
Saw some pictures.
Yep. Hung out with the dogs.
Yeah, we love the dog pictures. I was living for them Friday.
Yeah, healthy.
Healthy. Oski, wanting a strawberry, kind of.
Yeah. Arnie likes the fruit. Oski, not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah. But he'll do it for the camera.
He will. And you know what? That's okay. Whatever gets him to eat it, I guess.
Good to hear from you, Jennifer. And yes, Christopher, he's reiterating what we were talking about with just checking on people.
Yep.
Oh, Sarah's right there with Jennifer. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Well, I guess we don't have to tell her that Paul said slay.
Slang,
Sarah.
yeah, I'm sure she got a kick out of that. Come back up.
Yep.
Come.
We miss
Please
you.
be with us. Hang out with us.
Yeah, come hang.
Be friends with us, Sarah.
Come hang with us during our gremlin hours.
Yeah.
We missed you.
Yes, yeah, second that. Is Gibbs saying anything to Sarah?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh.
I think he's behaving.
Wow. A quiet Gib?
Yeah. Let's wait till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new day.
Dee Dee is with us from Ironwood. Rain here in 61. Alice, our friend and weather watcher, says it's 78 in Alpena.
Ooh.
And she has to go out later and get a pedicure.
She reported 66 at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so it's warming up fast.
Toasty, yeah, on the east side. And she does enjoy a pedicure.
Oh, I do too, Alice.
Same here, Alice. We're all on the same page. And she's saying you guys do a great job.
Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Alice.
Enjoy your pedicure, though. Oh, it's my favorite. I haven't had one in a long time.
Kick those feet up and just, pick out the
Except my toes are very
like,
ticklish, so I just like the polished part.
You don't get the foot rub part?
If I do, they make fun of me because I'm like jumping back and like they're like, don't kick me, and it's just like reflex, like I can't help it, even if I like focus really hard, but just very ticklish, and so yeah.
You don't want to kick anybody in the face.
No. I want to be nice to the people doing my feet, which is already not a great job, so.
Alice wants to know, did you two, and I love it, she spelled like the band, you two. Did you two get your free Frosty from Wendy's this year? It's good for a year, you know. Oh, I did not know. I haven't had one of those in a long time. That sounds good.
So I did try the one, it was the orange-sicle.
Okay.
Every once in a while I'll get a wild hair and I'm like, ooh. So I tried the orange one because it's like, oh, it looks good. It wasn't the best flavor. I wasn't too impressed with it.
Okay.
And it was very melty. So I don't know if it was like their machine wasn't the best, but you gotta just go with the classic chocolate. Like once you start getting in the flavors.
Yeah.
We were just talking about our love for Culver's this morning.
We're not paid by these companies, us personally, so.
No. But we love talking about food.
It was I think it was butter pecan. I think was the flavor of the day yesterday.
Oh, not a fan of pecan.
No.
No.
Oh, tummy's making noises. Well, anyway, Alice, thinking of Allie Baxter. Alice, thanks for sharing that with us. She's guessing 2008, by the way.
Okay.
Sarah is saying, good morning, my lovely morning team. It's very nice of you to say.
We'll see about tomorrow, if it'll be lovely.
What's all this talk about tomorrow? Are you planning something?
I might.
Oh,
it might
gosh.
be. I don't know yet.
I guess I'll show up. I'm excited to see what's going on. Gib is going to be... Why are you looking at me? So I'm not connecting the dots. Ooh, you know what, Mark? I'm on the same page. He's saying half chocolate, half vanilla is his favorite Frosty.
I've never done that.
Yes.
Have you done that, Brendan?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of times. That's delicious.
I'm not a huge Wendy's girl, or fast food in general, so I don't eat it often enough to come up with ideas, but...
When I was reporting in Pennsylvania, I would be out and about. I get Wendy's all the time. You get
the 4 for $4?
Something like that, or like the big bag for $5. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a good amount of food for not a very high price tag. And so I'd get the Frosties and, well, a Frosty a day. I wouldn't get multiple Frosties in a day. Eventually, though, yes, it would melt and it'd all become one flavor. But for a little bit, you got the chocolate, got the vanilla. Man, Alice and Mark, they all have us thinking about Frosties now. And Alice just said, I will try that, Mark.
It's a frosty kind of day today, Brendan.
Yes, yeah, whatever keeps you cool, Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else do we have here? I think we're all caught up, Miss Bricca.
All right, Mr. Kinney will reveal our weather quiz answer. So when was the last time northern Michigan was under a heat advisory? When did you think so, Brendan?
I thought the wrong answer. I was going back to 2010.
June 21st of 2022, and then the last excessive heat warning for northern Michigan was June 30th of 2018. So 2018 was also a hot year. So we're going to talk about Madison, what she's doing.
Sure.
Since we aren't going to show the quiz standings.
Yeah, let's do it. So Madison's going to be talking about lavender. She's going to a lavender farm in Leelanau County, Heather.
Yeah, one I've been to before.
Okay.
And they're opening for the season, so we'll get the sights, the smells, all of those details on how you can enjoy the lavender you pick season, which is pretty big. Not only Leelanau County has a lavender farm, but there's a lot of other lavender farms up north. Because, Brendan, did you know lavender loves the 45th parallel because of our climate, and so it grows really well here.
Oh, just like the grapes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it has to do with weather. They're very happy.
That explains why you did that story as a meteorologist.
It's exactly why I did that. Yep. I found it very fascinating, and there's a lot more of them popping up because of that.
Don't they make a lavender jam? I think I saw on the website.
Yeah, they make a lot because they'll, if they don't sell the lavender, they'll make it into an extract, and then they'll make a bunch of things. But yeah, they have just about everything you can think of. I think lavender honey when I was there.
Ooh, that's a great combination.
Yeah, and I think they work with a distillery too, and they have like a lavender vodka. So.
Oh, I can't remember where, but I think I've had that.
I just love lavender. And being in the field and all the bumblebees buzzing around, it's just so fun to be there.
Yeah.
And this particular farm in Leelanau County is pretty big. It's on an old cherry farm that they made into a lavender farm.
The one that Madison's going to?
Yes.
Well, fun. So her live reports start in the 6 o'clock hour. If you've watched us for any period of time, you know we'll be here at 4:30.
Just because.
Where
else would we be?
Just because.
We want to start early.
Careful what you wish for. There are markets starting at 4, 3:30 a.m.
I know. It's a tough one.
Yep. All right, I see people are holding themselves accountable. Susie Q, I'm right there with you, 0 for 1. What did Gib guess today?
Gib, what was your guess? Did you?
Okay, the God honest truth he just said.
before I reveal the answer, he said 2022. I do think you did say that in my ear. I'll give you that. He's honest most of the time.
So Gib got today's answer right then.
Okay.
All right, Sarah, if you're still listening, Gib's 1 for 1.
Brendan 0.
Yeah.
And Shelly guessed right. So our Facebook
now.
Viewers got it right too.
Well, isn't that just great?
Isn't that just dandy on this Monday?
Just wonderful.
He loves
yes.
it. He loves it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's past 9 o'clock. You want to get going, Heather?
Yeah, we should get this, show on the road here. All right,
we have
everyone.
other shows to get on the road, on the TV side of things. Yeah, anyway. Well, just trust us.
Yes, just trust. Have a good Monday. Stay cool. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. See you then.